So if you wanted to create a hole exactly the shape of this P, you don't really want to do it in Editor, because if you created this in Studio, then you'll get a much cleaner look in Studio. So here's how you do it. You make sure that your P is after the circle over here in your window, in your object window. And usually when you have a fill object after another fill object, you can just go to Convert, Fill to Opening. But you'll notice it's grayed out. And the reason it's grayed out is because this fill that we want to turn into an opening on this circle, well, this fill already has an opening if you look in the parts window. So that's why it's grayed out. You have to have just a simple fill here in order for this to not be grayed out. But that's easy enough to do. And what you would want to do, what I would do, is copy and paste the P, Control C, Control V, and then the new P, what I would do is come down here, click on the opening for the P, and convert that to a fill, because we want this part to stay, and you'll see why I'm doing this in a minute. But we'll go ahead, we'll convert this to a fill. So with it selected down here, the opening selected, we'll go to Convert, Create Fill from Opening. So we're going to create a fill from this opening. Okay, so there it is there. And, we're going to want it to be blue, so we'll just right-click, hold, let go, set identical color. So that's good. And now this P, I would probably just save it, because you never know, you might want that exact P later for an applique, or who knows. I would just turn it yellow, move it up, insert before, hide it. That just tells me that when I get into Editor, since it's yellow, I'll know to delete it. I always turn my objects yellow when I know I want to delete them in Editor. So we have this part done. So now we have to concentrate on making this an opening, because we still want to use Convert Fill to Opening. But this is not just a simple fill, it's a fill that already has an opening. So, so click the P, come down here, click the opening, right click, delete. Now this P is just a nice solid fill. It's after the circle. We can come over here to Convert, Fill to Opening. It's not grayed out anymore. Click it. And there's our opening in our circle. So we have a circle and an opening. So we'll generate. Okay, so all that part gets generated, and we have this little piece that we created from the beginning because we knew we were going to need it. And we'll just generate that, and there you have it. And so that's nice and clean. Originally, when the poster asked their question and she asked for the stitches to be removed under the P, I thought she meant the underlay stitches. So I didn't realize that she was actually wanting it to look like this. So I hope I got her question right this time. But if you did want to remove underlay stitches, you would just click on an item and go into params, and you would, uncheck all of these three. These are your underlay. That's for a fill. If it were auto column, you would uncheck here and make sure these were unchecked. That's how you'd get rid of the underlay. But from what I found out is that's not really what her question was. She wanted to make an opening of the P. So then just save this, and when you get into editor, if you don't need the yellow, just delete the yellow once you get into editor. Okay, well, I hope this has helped. Take care. Bye.